your total wellness, mind, body, and soul. Let's try this again. So apparently I was live about, for the last half hour and it didn't record. So I'm going to try this again and see if I can't get this to work. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful Monday here in the Dallas market. It is beautiful and sunny. I'm so thankful. It's kind of nice that when we go through rainstorms or any kind of storms, a lot of times a couple days after the storm are the most beautiful, I feel. And today is absolutely gorgeous. It is like 65 degrees outside. It's beautiful. There's a few clouds in the sky, but not many, and it's blue and beautiful sky. So a lot to be thankful for this morning. A lot to be thankful for. So with that being said, I have created this routine of taking time every morning and thinking of things that I am thankful for, things that make me happy and bring me joy. And I've really tried to think outside the box, because a lot of times when people say, "What are you thankful for?" they will say friends and family and God and life. And that's great. Those are things that absolutely we should be thankful for. But try to think about things that we typically don't identify, things that we have in our lives that maybe we're taking for granted that we have it, and we're not really thinking about how thankful we are for it. For example, nature. One of the things that I'm thankful for is nature. I have not given nature enough thanks for the beauty that it brings to us. The beautiful colors of our earth, the beautiful greens of all of the trees and the grass. In the fall time and in autumn, we tend to have beautiful colors on our trees. Some oranges and browns and dark greens that are just gorgeous. The other thing about nature is the beautiful things that come in the springtime, which are more animals. We have, it seems like the butterflies are flying more, the birds are out more, small animals like the squirrels and the chipmunks are out. We tend to see a lot more. I actually saw a baby possum the other day that was just the cutest little thing. So there's so much that nature has to bring us. And I don't know that we give thanks for that, or that we really think of that. Another thing to think about is colors. Being able to be thankful for colors. Colors can affect our mood. Being able to see colors. Not everyone can see bright colors or see different shades of colors. And just being able to see any type of color is amazing. Colors can affect our mood, as I said. So being aware of what colors make you happy, what colors put you in an upbeat mood. There's two colors in particular that I keep close to me throughout the day because they make me happy. And that is shades of blue and shades of green. As you can tell by my office and the mural behind me, I keep it close to me. I have also a picture that my daughter drew of these beautiful flowers, and then some beautiful rainbow style watercolors. Just really, really pretty. Those are things that I have recognized that make me happy, and I know that blue and green make me happy. And my cup is even green. So, another thing that we tend to not think about are people in our life. And what I mean by that is not just your friends and family, but just people in our lives. Maybe it is coworkers, maybe they're clients, maybe They're just people that we meet at the grocery store or out at a restaurant, or um, we meet them anywhere in our lives, but for a short period of time. Everything has a reason that it happens. There's a purpose. And that person coming into your life for that short period of time, there's a reason for it. So why not be thankful for that experience? Maybe there's a lesson to be learned from that experience. Maybe it's just the joy of having conversation and meeting somebody new. Maybe it is the story that they have to tell that we learn from, or it affects us in a way. Maybe it's a story that we have to tell them and they learn from it, or it affects them in a certain way. So those are the great things about the people that we meet in our lives. And we meet a lot of people throughout our lives, and there's always a reason for it. Not everyone is meant to stay in our lives all the time. So be thankful for that. Think about that. So that's what I'm talking about, is going out of that norm of friends and family and God. Yes, those are absolutely things that we are thankful for, but those are the go-to. Dig deeper. Do some time of reflection. Really think about every little thing that you are thankful for. I am thankful for my morning cup of coffee. I am thankful that my husband makes coffee for me every morning. I am thankful for the ability to be able to get out and go for a walk on my lunch hour. I'm thankful that my puppy dogs and the unconditional love that they give me. There's so much to be thankful for in this world. And if we can just pick something new to focus on every single day, our lives might be a little bit happier. But also it can help you during those times of stress, or during those times when we're not feeling so upbeat and happy. It can help you to bring back to that happiness and that joy and that positivity. So take time today and think about several things that you are thankful for. And that leads into my topic today. So today we are going to talk about living a life of grace. So when we accept that we always exist in a state of grace, we can live our lives more graciously. So grace exists inside of all of us and all around us. It is our inner beauty that radiates outward, touching everyone that we meet. It is that unseen hand that comes from the divine, raising us up when we most need it. To be able to live in a state of grace is not based on worthiness, nor is it earned through our good deeds, our rituals, or our sacrifices. Rather, it is an unearthed favor, freely bestowed and available to all, that is inherent to our birthright. All we must do is open our eyes to His presence, and we will find and experience grace everywhere. So grace it's in the rain. And when the rain falls to the earth, it brings relief to drought areas. That's grace. Maybe it's an unexpected lead for the perfect job opportunity that could come from a stranger. That's grace. It happens when someone can go through a situation where they escape an injury. That's grace. It is even the simple events that happen to us that we call good luck. That's grace. when you have a moment of you park your car, you go and do some shopping, you come back and you realize that the meter is expired, but you don't have a parking ticket. That's grace. Grace resides in love between two people. The gift, or maybe something special that you receive unexpectedly in the mail, that's grace. The cozy comforts that make up your home, that's grace. And the acts of forgiveness we bestow upon others, that's grace. It is grace that moves us to go out of our way to help a stranger. Grace is the state we are in when we are doing nothing but just being who we are. When we accept that we always exist in a state of grace, we can live our lives more graciously. Knowing we are graced gives us hope, makes us generous, and allows us to trust that we are taken care of even when we are going through difficult times. Grace is in our heart and our generosity of spirit. Grace is unconditional love and the beauty that is our humanity. When we know that we are blessed with grace, we can't help but want to live our lives in harmony. So when we accept that we always exist in a state of grace, we can live our lives more graciously. Grace. There are so many things in life that a lot of us do to give acts of kindness, but don't think about it as an act of kindness. We just do it. That's grace. This is a really good time to think about people that are in need, animals that are in need. This weekend, we went to the pet store to get some more dog food for our puppies. And I say puppies, but they're dogs. They're adult dogs. But there was a bin, and it was stacked full of bags of food, treats, toys, bedding, all kinds of stuff. And the sign above the bin, it said, "Help out an animal in need by donating an item and showing you care." I thought this was amazing. And what it is they collect for local shelters to be able to feed dogs, be able to give them treats, give them toys, give them bedding and comfort. I know people that have such a heart for animals that they will actually go to the shelters just to visit the dogs and the animals and the cats and all the animals that are there. Be able to sit with them and talk with them. Be able to, with permission, be able to pet them. Be able to spend time playing with them. Some of these shelters are very open to this because their staff is busy with the maintenance of the property and the maintenance of the kennels, that a lot of times they don't have time to play with every single animal that is there. And I think it is so amazing that people do this. I really do. It's just like with shelters. We have children's shelters and women's shelters and homeless shelters. We have food banks that need help. Being able to just donate a little bit of your time helping out means so much to those that are receiving. So think about that. Living your life in grace, it also includes acts of kindness and doing for others. So that is my topic of discussion today, living your life in grace. And how do you want to live your life in grace? Think of the things that you can do. Think of the things that you can focus on. Take a moment and just reflect on you and your life. I think you'll be amazed. So with this topic, I also wanted to open up and put my services out there available. As a life coach, I've worked with several individuals and helping them just to identify things in life that they can focus on, reflect on, that they can do to help improve, to help to move forward, to help to bring positivity into their life. Finding that joy in their life. If you are one of these individuals that needs that extra person to talk to, that person outside of the situation to look from the outside in, please reach out to me. I am here and I would love to set up a session with you and talk to you more about how I can help you, how we can work through the situation that you are in. So contact me and let me know what I can do to help assist you on these life journeys. I am available. And we can talk about kindness. We can talk about grace. We can talk about anything that you want. But I think that a lot of times it helps when you have that person that is outside of the situation, or that person that doesn't know you since day one, that can sit down and just really focus on the situation that you're going through. So reach out to me today and let's schedule a session for you as soon as possible. Well, that is my time with you today. I want to thank you for joining me with Positive Talk with Kari, Total Wellness, focusing on your mind, your body, and your soul. It's a really great opportunity to just sit back and listen, engage if you would like. I'd love to hear your feedback and comments in regards to each of my episodes that I have presented. So thank you again for joining me, and I wish you guys a wonderful Monday. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time with a new topic of discussion, and I'd love to hear more from you on your thoughts. Thank you so much, and have a great, great Monday. Be safe, be kind, and love one another.